All right, good evening and welcome. Tonight we're going to be playing Terra Invicta. We're going to be seeing if we can take science just too far.
We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility, and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving only wreckage and uncertainty. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Each of us saw what we wanted to see.
Well, the nerds were wrong.
Fear is understandable, a natural reaction to the unknown. It is only by joining together that we can rise above our base impulses. Our strength lies in our collective knowledge and our rich history of innovation. It is that bond that gives us courage, for if we cannot rise above our fear, we have learned nothing, and we are lost.
Oh, we are absolutely going to be lost. An alien vessel has crashed down in the Dakar region in Senegal. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect an alien has escaped into the surrounding countryside.
Hello, Chancellor. The Council has appointed you leader of our organization. I am Li Qingzao, your provost. We are living in a time of chaos, ridden with both danger and opportunity. The alien arrival carries the potential for great good and great evil.
I am feeling
And
a little
as
bit
yet,
better.
We have no way of knowing which it shall be.
How are you doing today, Hero Logic? I will not presume to give you suggestions on how we should direct our counselor. Given the position you have reached, your expertise should be greater than my own. Do I have a knee issue? Not today. But long term, I have loose ligaments in both of my knees. That's what helps hold the cap in place. And occasionally, it will just slide out of place. And I'd say that's a pain in the ass, but it's really a pain in my knee. All right, let's start off by taking a look at our two agents. We have Holly Southard, government, family ties, ethical expert, and lone wolf. Ugh. Yeah, I figured we'd give the nerds a chance. Though, I'm not enthused by our first counselor here. Government, elder statesman, technocrat, and lone wolf. Oh, good. We have two people that don't like hanging out with others. And he's a diplomat. Diplomats have good stats starting off, but they have they're lacking in missions they can do. Sometimes you can adapt to that with organizations like this one, with public campaign as a mission granted. But this guy does not have the ability to do that. And our judge also does not have public campaign. So we can't use either of these folks to raise our standings in nations. Okay, well, I'm likely going to be replacing them pretty quickly. Let's take a look at who we've got on offer for hiring. Scientist, who's also what kind of scientist is ethical? Come on. But he's a quick learner. Executive, commando, hacker, cynical, yay. Another ethical scientist. What is going on here? Tycoon who's industrial. Oh, that tracks. Inspector is a checist. A professor who is inflexible and insecure. And ethic. What is going on with all the ethical scientists here? I'm okay. I think we're going to re-roll that. 130 130 stream streak. Streaking with no pants. Alright, let's try it again. Let's go with the nerds. Dictator, how are you doing today? I do know about that, and if I get a... I wasn't upset with the professions of the counselors. I was more upset with the fact that they were both ethical and lone wolves. Along with the fact that neither of them had the ability to um,
Hello,
affect
Chancellor.
countries. Yeah,
The
but
council has appointed you.
all right, let's check again. We've got a professor this time. The professor has the teacher trait. No, and academic. Whoa. Actually, this professor is pretty fabulous. So they have academic, which gets us more intelligence, or more, I'm sorry, more science per month, and bonus to knowledge. So the more money we funnel into knowledge, we get 2% extra just because they're there. They're a veteran, giving them extra science, military science research, and a command point. They are demanding, and that one's kind of annoying, but it does give them extra stats. They're loss averse. They don't like having our habitats blown up. This one you can get rid of. You can tell them to stop whining about losing people. Innovative, which is pretty great. A social scientist giving us extra to social science research. 15% is pretty big, and they can level up in this trait. An elder statesman giving us more influence. Undercover, allowing them to go to other habitats and try and take them over. And a teacher. Yeah, this person, Roxanne here, pretty good. I'm okay with that. She's got a couple of perks she can level up outside of stats. She can gain more traits into scientist, which is pretty good. That boost to social science research is pretty huge. And that a lot of the social science researches have massive costs. So that can make a big difference. Can also level up the educator trait. gaining extra points into knowledge, and allows them to advise, inspire, and turn counselors. So those are fun. Our other person is a politician who is government, allowing access to certain excuse me, organizations. They're rich, which gets us bonus cash. Firebrand is easy to spot by other counselors, but they do gain persuasion in countries that are less well off. They're a cynic. They cannot inspire anyone. A Chekist and also demanding. Okay. So if our people critically fail a lot, these two will have attitude problems. The Tarask Foundation. Excellent. Okay, and let's look at somebody. I'm okay with them. I really like the professor, and this guy's okay. Let's look at who we have for hire. Another ethical scientist. Shafika Hamadi, who is a kingpin, which comes with the criminal trait, and that can be helpful. Is also rich. Connected hard target crew. Crew is good because it gives you a ops resource, which can be hard to get early on. Suspicious, which is a really good trait on characters where you're going to want to. It's a really good trait on characters that are going to be doing shady shit. And speaking of shady shit, they're also shady. So this would be a good one to recruit, but the cost is really high. We have Kui Tang, who's from China, is a computer scientist. Can't go to rivals of China, which could be problematic. As furtive, +3 espionage, and a striver, meaning they level up 20% faster. Okay. Well, the options we have early on for folks are not that great. I'm probably going to go with the diplomat here. They have reformer, government priority control points gain 2% extra. They have cautious. They can't work in countries that are very unstable. Earthbound, they don't like going to space. Connected, they just get 3 extra influence per month. Affluent, $3 extra per month. And untouchable, so they're less likely to be murdered. The untouchable gives the marked malice, which basically turns, if you have the marked status, the marked trait, you're basically just turned your counselor into John Wick, but not in the cool way where they're great with guns, in the way that everybody wants to kill them. Our other early options are another diplomat with less perks, and a scientist who's ethical. And ethical. I think what I would want to do is I'd want to pick up Han Yi here, and then when I get the points, pick up Shafika, because this character has some very strong traits. And it's nice to have an early criminal. But the other considerations are where the character is from. By having a counselor that is from China, for example, that opens up all of the Chinese-only organizations to be able to be picked. Generally, it's good to have somebody from America, good to have somebody from Russia, and good to have somebody from China. That way, if you don't expand into those countries early on, you can still pick up their organizations. We're going to pick. This guy has low persuasion. We're still going to pick him up for now. It's kind of the best choice of bad options. It's better to have a third counselor than not to have a third counselor. Okay, we're going to start off by giving this guy an extra persuasion. And, excuse me, Iron Hand. Oh, gives bonuses to oppression. Yay. Let's go ahead and give this guy an extra persuasion as well. This guy can at least do public campaign to help further our cause. And our professor here is going to pick up the Tarask Foundation organization, giving us extra research and one extra science for her. And then we'll go ahead and pick up the Pelion Public, which gives an extra persuasion and a little bit of influence per month. And then I don't have enough money to pick up anything else. Now, the next step is deciding where we are going to plant our flag and expand from. Did we roll the academy start where nobody likes us? Yes, we did. Usually with the academy, you start off with somewhere that really likes you. We have a very poor start for the academy. Hey, Ripflex, how are you doing today? Boy, the servants have a lot of support. Yeah, it'd still be hard to pick up Japan with just 24% support. But we could do Japan and Germany. And then oh my god. Look at all the support that the servants have in Europe. Oof. By contrast, the Protectorate has almost no support anywhere. All right, well, let's see what we can do. Japan has very high science output, and so does Germany. Now, the biggest nations, China, America, and India doesn't have the best science to start with, but they can, if you can get their economy going, they can turn into a big juggernaut. And then Russia is completely just unbothered by anybody. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think I'm going to take a Russia focus but start with trying to grab Japan
Standing by for orders.
and Germany if I can. And then we'll take Russia.
I'm here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put focus on
Establishing
Japan
our
first.
presence.
At your service.
Not this guy. This guy, oof. The support he has is not great. We are going to go ahead and go with Kazakhstan.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
And
Standing by.
you are also going to... Man. That is not a great start. What? Why is this your ally? Okay. I think we're going to try and take Belgium, Luxembourg
We'll
here.
bring this nation to our side.
We could take that away from the servants, potentially, and it will help us grab Germany. Oh, no, there's no pattern there. It's fine. We may now recruit our faction's management team. As we stand up the Academy's operations, we are selecting our internal management team to help us oversee affairs. Can go with lobbyists and influencers and gain 3 income. Scientists and engineers gaining 15 extra science. Officers and operator, where we just get a flat 50 extra bonus to that. Or financiers, where we get 10 extra income. The first one is extra influence. I normally almost always go with the officers and operators because the extra fighty points, the ops points, is really good. But I'm going to lean into being the academy, and we're going to take the science
Our
boost.
supporters are in place.
Okay, first point in Kazakhstan.
Our presence is growing.
First point in Belgium, Luxembourg. And I realized I didn't actually set science. So we're going to go ahead and just put science into We Are Not Alone. Sociologists consider what the alien arrival means for human institutions. And I'm just going to focus on the audience research, and We Are Not Alone.
Our supporters are in place.
Okay, we got the first point of Japan. Kazakhstan, and I figured the initiative would try and grab a point in Kazakhstan. They're very popular there. And we went for Kazakhstan because of the massive amount of boost Kazakhstan gives. Kazakhstan gives 0.85 boost per month, and that is the largest of any nation at the beginning, with the exception of the 2 biggest nations, America and China, that you can't really start in. The UN Security Council has met to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the show of international unity did not materialize, with China, Russia, and the United States accusing each other of hiding knowledge about the alien crash. We have an opportunity to shape events. We're going to deliver our manifesto to the world. Grants a public boost for the Academy around the world, and a great deal of information will be exposed.
We must not only defend human lives from the aliens, we must ensure those lives remain worth living.
The leaders of this group are convinced the aliens are a threat to humanity's ability to determine their own future. We're going to try and save up for 120 influence points to pick up Shafika, if we can.
Standing by for orders.
Alright, you're going to try and grab the other point in Kazakhstan.
Putting our people in place.
Ready.
And we're going to go for the next point in Belgium, Luxembourg. By grabbing this, we're getting the ability to get more support in other nations that they're allied to.
This place in no time.
Which hopefully means that we can pop into Germany.
Your house, that's your problem, not ours.
Hi, the Resistance. You would like some of my fighty points. What if no? And instead we go with maybe $5? Alright, we'll give you $5. The crew on the International Space Station was alarmed by orbital debris. The space station had a close call where a previously untracked piece of orbital debris shot by close enough to be seen with the naked eye. Okay. Information Science Lab is available.
We're taking over.
We still lack support.
We've gained significant support.
Second point in Japan. Excellent. Now, going this long without grabbing the fourth counselor is a gamble, but I think it could be worth it.
Establishing our presence.
Okay, we're going to try for the point in Germany there. Enemy counselor detected in the Bahamas. Alien ship detected. Surveillance telescopes have detected a new alien.
The trick is not to look directly at what you're trying to see. Offset your focal point somewhere to the side of where you think you notice the movement. At night, the center of your vision doesn't work as well as during the day. I won't try to explain the science to you. What matters is you'll see whatever is out there before they see you. Colonel Hans Castillo, advising conscripts in Colombia.
The span of time humanity has spent in space is dwarfed by the span of time humanity has spent looking at space. Allows factions to track down alien vessels and structures that are inside the orbit of Saturn.
Mission is a no-go.
Okay, so the Kazakhstan was taken away from us, and we're just not going to worry about that.
We've gained significant
But we
support.
are grabbing the points in Germany, which is fine. I am 0.9 influence away from getting the counselor I want. Oh, she went away. Damn it. My gamble did not pay off. Oh, no, there she is. Sorry. So we're going to grab her as soon as the day starts, but we're going to miss this round of jobs as well. All right, Mr. Politician. You did not grab me the point in Kazakhstan like I wanted. You failed at that. We're going to go ahead and pick up... This guy is not very diplomatic. But we're going to go ahead and pick up Belarus to help us grab...
Where to?
Ready to go.
Actually, can you...
I'm here.
You can't even do that.
Where do you need me?
We're going to pick up Belarus to help us break into Russia.
I'm here. Putting our people in place.
Standing by.
We are also going to try and grab our last point in Japan.
Establishing
It has
control.
always been true that we must leave the cradle if our species is to survive. If these aliens are indeed hostile.
Big on bot. We have enough influence to recruit our kingpin. Okay, we're going to pick up the Wolfhound Forge group, which will give us a engineering point and more science for our professor. The engineering point allows us to pick up an extra research slot.
We've got our people in place.
We've got our people in place.
2 points into Germany.
We still lack support.
Okay.
Your orders?
And you are also not very diplomatic. So
Putting
you go
our
ahead and try
people in
Belarus.
place.
What's the op?
You go
At your service.
inspect the crash landing.
Investigating alien site.
Reporting.
We can't lose our point in Germany
Acknowledged.
in our point in Japan right now. So we're going to take that time and try and pick up the point in Germany.
We'll be running this place in no time.
And you are... going to pick up our final point in Belgium,
them on
Luxembourg. Just trying to minimize the chance of massive failure. Yeah, we're going to lose control of Kazakhstan for now.
Found something.
Chancellor, we have completed our initial field investigation at the crash site.
We've gathered some fragments of debris from the site for analysis, but there are no signs of the crew. Are they hiding? Did some other human organization seize them, or do they have their own plans? The samples we gathered are small, but represent the first step in what will hopefully be a long road to understanding the aliens. We want to do alien signatures, allows factions to detect alien abductions on Earth.
We've gained significant support.
Our presence is growing.
Okay, we've got Germany now,
We've got our people in
and
place.
we've got Belarus. We now may appoint our faction's chief advisors. With our management team on board, we may now recruit our core group of advisors. We're going to go with the emphasis on international aid. Investment points into welfare priority and investment points into knowledge are increased by 5%. That seems to make sense for the Star Trek faction. We're We're going to go ahead and give our diplomat another point in persuasion. Why? Oh, because it's already open. Got it. Billionaire, puppet master, and crooked. Get more spoils. We're gonna go ahead and just give her an administration point. There we go. Okay. So he's not likely to get a point of control in Russia, but he has a 1 in 3 chance to increase our popularity
What's
there.
the op?
Start Wreck faction. Hi, Rat. Ah, yes, this game. Never learned it. The amount of reading seemed to be equivalent to a TTRPG. Usually, by the time you read them in TTRPGs, they're irrelevant.
Orders.
That's fair.
Ready
Guys,
for
I will be
orders.
right back. I apologize. All right, thank you. Grapple rules. Long and arduous process. But you don't need to know the rules until someone grapples. But once they do, all right, we're going to have this guy, actually, no, we can survey later. It's in Saudi Arabia. So it is harder to grab control of Russia right now because we have points in Russia's enemies, including Japan and Germany. So we'll have to work around that. We have to actually spend more resources to be able to control Russia because of that. But it's
Bringing them to
gonna
our
be
side.
worth it.
Standing by.
Yeah. Where can you go? I guess we'll send her to Armenia to help us grab that Russian point. I do, because you can use it to do a lot of war.
Our inquiry so far has only yielded more mysteries.
The fragments of debris have posed more questions than answers. Some of them do not appear to precisely match alloys we are familiar with. More importantly, we've determined that at least one alien survived the crash and left under its own power. How prepared is Earth to deal with the arrival of the aliens? I'm sorry, I read that backwards. How prepared is this alien to deal with its arrival on Earth, and what will it do now? It's possible that they're as ignorant of us as we are of them. They will have their own procedures, their own debates. Through watching their actions, the first clues will filter to us. Who are these aliens, and what do they want? We have our answer, and it's not promising. Humans and animals have been disappearing in the region of the spacecraft. We'll know more soon, but I suspect not good news. Our information is still limited. All signs so far suggest at least some of the alien ship and equipment were constructed in the solar system. This suggests that they're probably operating from some base of some kind. In the long term, we hope to have some kind of cooperative agreement with the aliens. In the short term, no matter our path, we'll need a better understanding of alien technology. To do so, we need samples. We need to, unfortunately, obtain them by force. It did not take long for the nerds to get violent.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
We still lack support.
Okay, she failed trying to coerce Armenia.
We've got our people in place.
We did get our fourth point of Germany. Star Trek. Star Trek. The nerds.
We failed to take control.
Did not get our first point in Russia.
The Surat al-Baqarah teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth, a wise people may find the signs of Allah. Let us heed those words and join together as we take our search into the stars. Director Khalid al-Ashkar, from his khutbah at the first conclave of Muslim astrophysicists.
Existing in space is a different animal to merely traversing it. If we plan to go from tourist to resident, we must adapt. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Lots of science there. We have not been existing in space. It's not real. Okay, so we could make a play for France, I guess, instead of Russia, but I prefer Russia. France just has the better everything. Either way we go, if we choose France or Russia, we don't have the supply cap to really deal with that. But that is, in a little bit, me's problem. The first thing I need to actually do, though, is decide how the policies are going to play out. The priorities. And we are going to design a new one that I just kind of like overall. What we're going to do is we're going to spend, have our countries spend a bit on economy to grow their infrastructure, some on environment, a lot on welfare, a bit on government for free and fair elections, but not too much right now. Some on funding to actually increase our capital, founding the space program, boost and mission control. Then additionally on military to increase the military technology level. It's not necessarily building armies or navies. But that's how we're going to start. There is actually an event that if you control Poland and found a space program, you get an event specifically for Poland into space. So if we wanted to take France's control point, it's 43% chance. If we wanted to take Russia, it's 4%. So I think that really means I should probably go for France.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Ready to go.
We're going to very quickly hit our cap on control points, though.
I will try to sway the public.
Ready for my mission.
The science, however, goes through the roof with this start.
We'll make things safe.
Ready.
All right, you are going to go here
On
and
Overwatch.
look for the debris from that crash. We've detected what appears to be alien microbes and plants in the Jeddah region of Saudi Arabia. They're thriving and threaten to displace native biota, which strangely does not seem to be resisting their advances to the degree we'd expect. A direct application of force, either via consular or army operation, should reduce or eliminate the spread.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Israel, under the control of the initiative, has declared war on Palestine and Iran. Okay, that's a bit early.
We were unable to establish control.
Alright, we're gonna
The
drop
dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring
Belarus.
a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race...
Ah! I did not mean to click that. Okay, so one of the first issues the Academy has is after Deep System Skywatch is grabbed, the entire world goes and they dislike the Academy. So I don't know exactly how to deal with that, but we're going to try and get it out of the way as soon as possible. Yeah. I have had that happen, and it was so wild.
Cleaning things up.
Alien crashed in Vladivostok.
Ready to go.
Ready for my mission. We'll be
All right,
running this
we're gonna
place.
try and grab at least 2 points of
Reporting in.
France.
We'll see
I
what
would
we
love
can
to grab
find.
all 3,
Acknowledged.
but we'll see what we can do.
Initiating recon.
They are here to cleanse our sick world. The aliens are our saviors, and all who oppose them are enemies of the future.
Yeah, they're here to cleanse, that's for sure. Xenology Lab is available. Oh yeah,
Here's what we found.
she's the leader of a cult.
We failed to take control.
Oh my god. Try harder.
We failed to take control.
God damn it. Do better. He can pick up the National Security Bureau in Taipei because he's from Taiwan. It would give him an extra investigation and espionage, and also give us another monthly fighty point. Cost us $12 per month, but that's not a bad. That's not a bad thing to pick up.
Your orders? We'll turn down the heat.
What's the op?
You know what? 8%.
This
I
place
only
in
hope.
Definitely
To
gonna roll that crit.
understand what the aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
We heard there was aliens and we would like to surrender now, is this guy's whole job. We cannot fight a war that will result in our extinction. New project available. Our research teams report they're able to undertake the talent development project. All counselors in our candidate recruiting pool start with extra science and immediately gain more science. I think this one changes depending on what faction you are playing, because I'm pretty sure the initiative gives you administrative. But I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it does. I'm going to mark it as favorite, though.
Things are cooling off.
We were unable to establish control.
Bro missed his roll by 2% again.
Our supporters are in place.
Got one of France's points.
Our presence
Oh
is
my god.
growing.
The gal that I was like, oh yeah, she has to crit to do this. She crit. She had an 8% chance to succeed and rolled a 4, so she got there. Now, if someone would like to have a counselor, have them renamed or repictured, we can definitely do that.
Initiating deep
Initiating deep cover.
Going off the hunkering down.
Initiating deep cover. Going silent.
Billionaire from India who is careless and indulgent. Billionaire is nice though in one way because it's a flat $50 bonus to your income.
Standing by
Okay,
for orders.
so right now we can't take any more controlling nations. Because of the
I'll ensure their loyalty.
supply cap. The more we take, the more influence it costs us, and the easier it is to crack down on our other points. So we're just not going to take any other points right now. We will want to grab the other 2 points in France as soon as we can. And we're working towards that with the clandestine cells research. Allows us to expand our council size. So another counselor. Hey Rouge Guy, yeah, I decided I wanted to try playing the nerds.
Ready for my mission.
So Roxanne is going to focus on just cheerleading the other counselors that we have to improve their loyalty. Now, in order to find out what people's loyalties are at, we're also going to investigate our own counselors. This guy's going to go to ground to hide from everybody that knows about him.
For orders.
And then, in order to have successful missions, we're just going to send her on scouting.
Initiating surveillance.
Or Xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate.
Not Xenosapiens.
Support them. Will face our judgment.
Every circumstance is an opportunity.
This is my favorite faction. They're so cartoonishly evil. The leaders of the Shadow League cabal reveal little about themselves. In some region, they're behind the rampant rumors that the alien arrival is fabrication by Earth's governments. In others, they've founded companies selling products that allegedly protect them from alien diseases that they seem to have made up. They're so cartoonishly evil.
Questionable.
Initiating deep cover.
Surveilling target area.
Surveillance complete.
Okay. Our professor is quite loyal to us. That's good. I'm going to put just a little bit of our priority into spoils for Germany and Luxembourg. And Japan. This will help us with cash flow. It's not going to be very fast because I don't want to tank the economies. Oh, that's a really good one to grab. Harper Analytics and Logistics. Gives you advise, stabilization, public campaign, a persuasion, and 3 admin. If we could get the money for that, that would be great. And that organization is probably good enough that I'd be okay grabbing spoils from our countries to try and get to that. It'll be available for 1 month, so let's see what we can do. Can we do it? I don't know. Am I going to try? Sure.
Standing by.
All right, go ahead and investigate them.
Your orders?
Actually, no. Go to ground.
Ready.
Where to?
She does not have that many...
Eyes up.
She has a ton of options of things she can do. Just not much in the way that I can do right now. So, I'm just having her surveil regions
Going silent.
so that she's continually gaining experience at least. Okay, so Humanity's Fist has gained 1 point in France, and I'm going to have to deal with that.
Ready to go. We'll make our appeal.
Reporting in.
Reporting in. 2. Standing by for orders.
The best way to deal with Humanity's Fist
I
is
think we had a breakthrough.
by
Target area.
increasing our support in the nation so we can break them.
Our case remains
It is not 7 days. I did mention I wasn't going to be joining tonight.
Violence is abating.
And hi, Big Mac.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Okay, we are not there on the money yet to get the... It is lies and trickery. Okay, let's send you into hiding.
Down.
acknowledged.
Your permanent job is basically going to be... They took the faction control point. I am going to have to break this from them. So his permanent job right now is cheering on the academy in France.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
I'm here. Initiating surveillance. Going into hiding. On Overwatch.
I was hoping Humanity Fist wouldn't try and take that point.
Is unjustified.
Order is returning.
So that's kind of annoying. Alien monsters. Where previously land altered by the alien visitors was almost an eerily still, now mountainous and monstrous silhouette. Fuck. Reading. Mountainous and monstrous silhouettes moved through the unearthly vegetation. There were, until now, those who refuted the presence of aliens on our world. This footage of these immense new entities is something to demolish the convictions of even the most staunch unbeliever. Their titanic bulk blots out the light. The land trembles at their step. Trees and buildings are pushed aside as if they were tissue paper, or are uprooted by vast tendrils as if they were mere seedlings. Megafauna in Sanaa, which is kind of wild. That must have been a failed event. Oh, frankly, I can't deal with that in any way, so.
How could one so young?
Okay, this is going to hurt.
In the modern world, begin to understand what war is. I did what had to be done. Closing your eyes and wishing the monster away only makes you an easier meal. Colonel Hans Castillo, during a war crimes trial.
Living it with the certainty that we are not alone requires that we change from observing the cold worlds of our outer solar system when it suits some scientific purpose, to actively monitoring them as an intelligence-gathering operation, like sentinels in a watchtower. Yeah, this is going to hurt. But it needs to be done, and the sooner you rip the Band-Aid off, the better. I would like... What are we researching right now? This mass drivers requires advanced electromagneticism. Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to be researching. What happens when that last research goes off is essentially people go, oh, the Academy are not right about the aliens being our friends, and then they all panic. I will be right back. No, but I'm going to. I'm letting him decompress after. How'd your meeting go? Yeah. You have the insurance?
Yes.
Yes.
We just need to figure out the final HVAC thing that everyone's under the impression somehow it worked out. We're not having no idea. We need to hurry.
Okay.
Standing by
So within the next
Ready.
year in-game, usually within the next, like, 2 months after the Deep System Skywatch research finishes, half of our control points that we own are going to become cracked. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and grab some other control
Taking
points
control.
Reporting in.
in places I don't care too much about.
Establishing control.
And then we can just
Standing by for orders.
drop them when we are done with them.
We'll be running this place in no time.
At your service.
We can now recruit another counselor. We're going to do the talent development for 3 science for all of our counselors. Our next counselor. We have another ethical. Why are all the scientists ethical? Come on now. We have a tycoon who is prosperous, a pariah, an oligarch, a quick learner, an industrialist. Quick learner is 10% faster experience. Problem with the tycoon, they have almost nothing they can do. We have an investigator, a spy, an operative, and another ethical scientist. The operative has almost nothing in stats, but has almost all the missions available to them. I know, right? That's my reaction. Especially on a scientist. Wow, none of these picks are really very good at all. For now, I'm going to take the Tycoon. And I'm doing that mostly for the command points. But I'm probably going to dump the Tycoon as soon as we can. Kazakhstan has been purged again, that's fine.
We're taking over.
Our supporters are in place.
We've gained significant support. Our presence is growing.
Okay, we gained a whole bunch of random points that I'm hoping will get cracked down instead of our main points. Okay, we are going to pick the social science lab to work on. And the month ticked over and I didn't buy the thing in time. I don't even remember which organization it was, but I was saving up money specifically to buy an organization, and I just lost it. However, we've got a couple of pretty good ones here. We've got Foxglove medals that could almost double our income, which would not be bad. We've got Iron Rose Media that gives 2 persuasion. And we've got the Desir Foundation that gives 1 persuasion, 1 espionage, and 1 science. Go ahead and give her the Desir Foundation for the extra science, mostly for the persuasion and espionage. And I am going to go with the medals. I normally don't go with the just straight up money ones, but I think doubling our income right now is not a bad way to go.
I'm here.
Now, this character does not have much in the way of options. So I'm just going to set them to work, trying to get a control point that they'll never get, ever.
Setting a watch.
Ready. I will tell our story.
At your service.
Where do you need me? Surveilling target area. Eyes up. Initiating surveillance.
We've moved the needle.
Alright, this is going to be your permanent assignment. Attempting to persuade France that we're awesome forever. Control point lost in Kazakhstan, that's fine.
We failed to take control. Where do you need me?
Okay, you're going to pick up the Media Darling. And the Financier to help economies grow. They're still not doing anything specifically for us, but we're just going to let them continue to fail in Russia for a while.
We'll be running this place in no time.
Your orders? I'll speak with them.
Ready for orders.
Go ahead and put down unrest in... Well, you don't really have anywhere you can put down unrest. That's fine. Go ahead and put down unrest in... What? Oh, he is cautious, which means he can't put down unrest in places that have too much unrest. So that's kind of useless.
We'll make things safe.
We don't have the best counselors right now.
Eyes up.
Laying the groundwork.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause. Setting a watch.
Order.
I need the event to proc for us, because it will tell me how to move forward.
Prepping for next mission.
We still lack support.
That's fine. Keep on failing.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Diplomat is... gonna pick up more administration.
Ready to go.
Acknowledged. Initiating surveillance.
Your orders? Initiating recon. I think we had a breakthrough.
And she's doing good work.
Setting a watch.
On Overwatch.
Going off the grid.
They have not come in peace. Roughly half of the control points belonging to the Academy get cracked down for 12 months. The Academy suffers a massive loss in public opinion around the world. This one it's painful for us. Luxembourg, Japan, Germany, Belarus, France, Uzbekistan, Czechia. Okay, so not the worst it could have been, although the points cracked down in Japan are not great.
Wrapping up here.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
So for 1 year until the middle of next February, we're going to have problems with control. Okay, do I want to pick up Iron Rose Media? If I pick it up, there is always the chance that we can't pick up something that is better for us afterwards. But I think I will pick it up because 2 persuasion is not the worst. Okay, and because I picked it up, we, of course, cannot pick up some of the better things, like the Harper Analytics, because I don't have the money for it now. And, yeah. Alright. Another crash down in Brazil. Roxanne is going to go and grab... Actually, she's going to go investigate Brazil.
I'm here.
Ready for my mission.
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
I want you to keep working on France.
Standing by.
What's the op?
You are going to come over here and influence the last control point in Japan.
Bringing them on board. Ready for orders.
And then you are going to go investigate the landing in Japan. I'm sorry, in Brazil.
Surveilling target area. Setting a watch.
Wave of fear. Hope has given way to a surge of anxiety over the aliens. Across the globe, people look to each other with suspicion.
Going into hiding.
The Academy consolidates control in Belarus. All right. I mean, we don't control Russia.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
If we lose control of France completely, we may go and try and take control of Russia again. Actually, wouldn't be an awful choice. The research for giving our folks more science options has finished. We're going to go ahead and research the Xenology Lab now. We do start the game with a space station. We have the, in fact, International Space Station, and it comes with a solar collector and a space lab. And insufficient boost to put a new thing up there. Nah.
In each of us, embers glow.
The Protectorate has contributed the most to the effort for deep space propulsion concepts. I'm sorry, for chemical rocketry. They've now chosen deep space propulsion concepts. Now that finished, and there's a new Gowara Aerospace, which is an extra boost and an extra control point, mission control point.
Here's what we found.
The Protectorate kicked us out of Belgium, Luxembourg, and the initiative is trying to take a point in Germany, the cracked points that we had. Now, what we can do about that is we can try and take that back now. Basically saying, no, that's mine.
I'm here. Targeting the opposition. Reporting in.
Ready.
Some new people have shown up. a quick learning journalist. Clearly, I should take the initiative. This would be nice because this would give us a second person that can do public campaigns. There's also a rich celebrity. The quick learner is potentially really good. They have really high persuasion as well. Expert, giving us more influence and science. Unfortunately, they're ethical. Loses loyalty if we commit atrocities. But I may still pick them up because they're... the quick learner is pretty good. Might also just go for the sociopathic evangelist. But we'll see.
Acknowledged.
Harper Analytics would be great to pick up because the missions it grants, Stabilize Nation and Public Campaign, are both very good to have. But it is a hefty price tag. Go ahead and... Actually, we're going to do the inspiration.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Where to? Restoring order.
Ready for orders.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Going silent.
The situation remains chaotic.
I asked him to stabilize the situation in France, and he fucked up so badly he made it worse. Good job. Okay, the Protectorate in Belgium has been disabled. Dividend payout. Han Ying-Jing's investments have borne fruit. Taking advantage of their spare administration capacity, they took some time to invest in several promising ventures across the world. Well done for the big chunk of money he just got us. That means that I can pick up the Harper Analytics that I wanted. And I think I want Roxanne to have that. We can also pick up the aerospace which gets us an extra boost every month.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change if we could mass manufacture building materials in an instant. Homes built for mere pennies, irrigation for every village, a brighter, fairer future for all. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
To build our way to the stars, we need more efficient resources than we have now. As the fourth most abundant element in the universe, carbon is a near-endless and highly adaptable resource. By developing our understanding of carbon's properties and limits, we've become able to manipulate it at a molecular level.
We are in control now.
Okay, we've got Luxembourg back. the Enyo service group, would give us a command. Doesn't give gives one mission. Advise.
Ready.
All right. You are now going to focus on public campaign
I will tell our story.
and public campaign. We're trying to drive up the public opinion about us.
Acknowledged.
Your orders?
I'm here.
Right now, we do not have a very good chance of cracking the Humanity's Fist point in France. But if we drive up our
Must persuade the people.
public opinion, we're more likely to be able to pull that point away from them. And we want to get both of those points away from Humanity first, so we can start doing more things in the EU.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
Ready to go.
Standing by.
I'm going to send a couple of people over to Poland
Establishing control.
to gain a few points in
Where do you
Poland.
need me? Bringing them on board.
Prepping for mission.
Can I replace you yet? I'm looking for anybody. Somebody from Russia would be really good. Yet another ethical
Our
scientist.
case remains unheard.
Oh, come on. 96% chance to succeed. She rolled a 97. Okay, a striver attorney, wealthy, connected, and a veteran. They would gain the ability to break nations, break holds over nations, sorry, as well as investigate alien activity. I think they might be worth picking up. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and dump this person. And we'll pick the attorney up. The striver and her starting stats is really good. She has 4 command, 6 admin, and 7 persuasion. Those 3 stats help drive up our ability for managing control points. If a redneck dies in battle, does he go to Valhalla? Wow. Alright, equip that. Portugal has decided to leave the European Union. That's the problem with having nations controlled by enemies of you. Which reminds me, I was going to have Belarus leave the other EU.
Our presence is growing.
1 point in Poland.
We're taking over.
2 points in Poland. And for Poland, we want to make sure that we found that space program so that we can Poland can into space.
What's the op? I will try to
No, not that way. You get back here.
Making our case.
Where do you need me?
What's the op?
I'm here. Establishing our presence.
Where to?
Well, the capitulators think the EU is bad in this game.
Ready to go. Standing by for orders.
And frankly, Kieran Banerjee is...
Eyes up.
He's not the worst. Because, what is her name? Judith Howell is the worst. But Kieran Banerjee is the second worst.
Applying pressure on their people.
Initiating surveillance.
So Isabella, we've got a couple of decisions to make with them. They can level up, and they level up quickly due to their striver trait. We're going to have to decide, do we want them to be a criminal? Do we want them to be government? But what do we specifically want them to do? And having someone who is really good at investigation makes a lot of sense. So I think having her level up her investigation would not go amiss. And then we're going to buy the Enyo group, which gives them an extra fighty point. I don't believe they have anything they can do with fighty points right now, but later they might. Xenology lab is finished. And let's go ahead and get the other labs up and running. We're going to go to the International Space Station. We're going to slap a Xenology lab onto it.
Cleaning things up. Public opinion is moving in our direction.
8% increased public opinion in France.
Public opinion is
and
moving in our
2%.
direction.
Come on, man, pick it up.
They slipped away from us.
She is going to continue trying to break their hold on France so we can get more points. Information Science Lab is finished. Let's go ahead and hide that, hide that, hide that. Do the Military Science Lab now.
We've gained significant support.
And we have all 3 points in Poland. It looks like a lot of these areas are unfortunately grabbed by either the servants or the protectorate. And so we're going to have to root them out at some point. Shinhofen Books. Okay. 2 persuasion for a single star is actually really good. It doesn't give us any skills, but it's really good. Let's go ahead and give that to our professor for now. And then Arcless Security gives us 2 fighty points per month, and gives Protect Counselor and Extract Counselor, which is not bad. It gives us options if something goes wrong, so I'm going to also pick that up. Our next one that we want to buy, if we get enough money, which we should, will be the Apiary Development Science, which gives us extra research per month and plus 2 more science as a stat.
Where to?
Keep
We'll
on
make our
keeping
appeal.
on in France, because we want to take
Ready
over
for my
France. Once we take over France, we can consolidate
Reporting in.
different nations into the larger EU, and that frees up a lot of control points for us. I do want Germany to build an army so that we can have a tank. and we want Japan to do the same.
Surveilling target area.
At your service. Initiating recon.
Initiating recon.
Social science lab is done. We're just filling out the entire science labs because that's really a lot of what we have.
We've moved the needle.
We're winning.
Okay, we are up to 30% support.
Laying the groundwork.
And unfortunately, the
Targets got away.
Humanity's Fist finally protected their point. This is annoying that the AI is leaving the EU, because it means that I will either have to take it by force or kick them out of those areas and then refederate them and then wait to consolidate them. It's very annoying when the AI does that. In half a month, Italy is also going to leave the EU. DARPA is really good, but it costs a lot of money and influence, and there's no way for me to get that right now. Coffee in space. We consider space coffee a key resource. Space workers have long been condemned to drink poor quality, freeze-dried coffee. This changed for a brief, glorious period when IS Espresso, the first espresso machine designed for use in space, was installed in 2015. The espresso experiment was successful, but ended 2 years later, relegating the astronauts back to instant coffee. With the current needs to vastly expand humanity's presence in space, there's now a greater need than ever before to brew coffee in space. A basic replacement, keep costs low. All HABs produced 1% increased research. A luxury replacement, if we had $300 and 5 boost, which we don't, all HABs double their research output to 2%. Sell the franchise, install coin-operated machines in space. Thanks, Initiative. The costs are really quite modest. And if we're an extremist faction, we could add some extra pep. We don't have the money or the boost, so we just have to give them a freeze-dried coffee.
With each passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Beek, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
To meet the alien arrival in kind, we require a paradigm shift in our own technology. We must reach the stars, both so that they can become a staging ground for further advancement, and that we can tap their remarkable resources. Our scientists believe the best way forward is via magnetics on a hitherto unprecedented scale. Okay, one of the things we'll want in the future is the mass drivers. But I'm actually going to dive into the Ivory Tower. I don't know what that is. Let's do arrival sociology, though.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who think only of home, and those who think only of leaving home. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, Archival Online Dating Profile.
We have long been able to provide a few months off-world comfort to a small handful of highly trained astronauts. The time has come to strive for something longer term. and even indefinite. Our newly developed first-generation outpost habitats are the product of engineering built on decades of experience. New project available, Outpost Core. We are, in fact, going to grab that one and move that one up. That allows us to found places. France, under the control of Humanity First, and Sao Tome and Principles are now rivals. Great. This is why I need to kick them out of France.
I will try to sway the public.
I'm here. I will try to sway the public.
What's the op? We'll restore peace to this nation.
What's the op? Eyes up? What's the op?
It is going to take a while before we're able to kick them out of France. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep trying, though.
Surveilling target area. Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our professor is going to pick up Apiary Development Science, ADS, for more research.
We've moved the needle.
Critical campaign success, 10% extra support. That's pretty nice. You can pick up the Directorate General for Internal Security. Gives you +3 investigation. Okay, you know, go ahead and do that. It'll cut our money down a little bit, but it will give them
We lost their trail.
They may be able to crack this point with their bonus investigation. The servants have taken a point in Japan. God damn it. We're going to have to kick them out of there, because that's mine. Thithilia Aeronautics. That's really nice.
What's the op?
France and Nigeria are now rivals.
Where do you need me?
Alright, full send. Give me
Going after their
Japan back, please.
Ready to go. We'll make things safe.
Your orders? Terminating the opposition.
Standing by. Going after their people.
Where do you need me?
Military Science Lab is done. Go ahead and finish up the Energy Lab.
Violence is abating.
The people will come to our side.
And they immediately protected the point, and that's really annoying.
Targets lost.
Of course, there was an accident. Frankly,
This is one of the annoying, the annoying thing about playing the Academy is having your points cracked down like this.
Bodies later. The delays are costing us.
Because the AI will immediately try and take them, like they have. Italy has left the Federation. And I want Japan back, so I need to deal with... Okay. Somehow we managed to take that point back, and I don't know what happened, but I think the servants fucked something up. Yeah. The servants fucked something up, and we were able to steal the point from them, even though they'd protected it. What happened with them, though, I'm not sure. I think someone killed one of their counselors, or they fired their counselor at the wrong point. But they were suddenly 40 points over their control point cap, and that made it possible for us to steal our own point in Japan back. For some reason, the Protectorate is down to 3 counselors, and the servants are down to 4. Project Exodus is doing basically nothing right now, which is weird.
Acknowledged.
We'll recon the site.
Reporting in.
We're going to keep on working on the public in France.
Making our case.
Where to?
We can pick up the Fafila Aeronautics, which gives us an extra boost per month, an extra mission control, 3 admin, and 1 more science. And that's gonna go on our professor.
We'll turn down the heat.
Standing by.
I do need to turn down the spoils priority that we had. So I don't need to be taking that much money from our nations anymore.
Setting a watch. We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Order is returning.
Luxembourg. Why would you do this?
We found something.
Learn some information in the aliens.
Chancellor, I have worrying news regarding alien behavior.
The disappearances are worrying, not in their number. Humans kill each other in greater numbers on an hourly basis. But what they imply, abductions imply research, imply selection. But they are actions one perform upon lesser creatures. We capture a shark or a rare bird for study. We do not do the same to our neighbors. Yet many people still hold hope of cooperations with the aliens. As this news spreads, their numbers will plummet. The list of allies may soon grow thin indeed. We have a great list of names, each one a missing person. Its size is dispiriting. There are many reasons the alien could take so many people, and very few of them are good. We are already hearing murmurs that some say that war is the only option, others that the aliens will inevitably conquer us. Shut up, Kyrian. Perhaps both are correct. For now, let us hope that there's somewhere in this great list lie the answers we need. Our research and development teams now report that we are able to undertake Alien Methods project. Alien Methods allows us to detect aliens. Ryan & Co. Is a great one, so is CE Heavy Industries.
Ready for orders.
Alrighty. Keep on public campaigning in France. We've now got about 50% of the support in France. And if we do a near full send, we have a 21% chance to crack the legislator. But we're going to keep on doing persuasion.
Securing our control.
We're going to do some defend interests in our countries to make them less vulnerable.
Making things safe for our people. Where to? Protecting our interests.
How's Poland doing? Poland is still going to take a while to get into space.
Protecting our interests. Securing our interests.
Outpost Corps, able to found outposts. This will be important when they finish the mission to Mars. Not very many people are putting research into it, and I'm fine with it taking a while.
To our side.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Mum's last years were a blur of doctors and treatments.
Scientists
By that point,
have
every
a
movement
full
was
understanding of orbital
The one thing
shipbuilding.
she loved was her aquatic therapy.
Aquatic.
Whenever I was home on leave, I'd take her to the pool for hours. Weightless. Smiling. Free. Commander Fiona Ayawade, during a psychological evaluation.
The old rules of aerospace cease to be when there's less aero and more space. Craft built for the purpose of traveling, transporting, and fighting in space have a greater allowance for design versatility when friction and drag are no longer an issue. The materials can be more dense and the designs more utilitarian. This, however, does mean that ships built for space must be built in space. How science is our science? Well, we're trying to recover from people going, the aliens aren't here to be friends? So our science is, it's okay right now, but it's not very good. Landed in Croatia? Who lands in Croatia? And Humanity Fist controls fucking France, and they're making everybody angry.
Standing by.
We're going to start trying to crack their point away from them.
Ready for orders.
Acknowledged. At your service. Eyes up. Ready. Turning up.
It's unlikely it's going to work, but it's still a chance.
Surveilling target area.
1 in 4.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Critical success. That's nice. Went up from 25% to 39%. 41. I don't know why it's rising like that. The crackdown is complete, which means we can now
Their control is vulnerable now.
peel that away from them. It's only one of 2 points that we need to peel away from them. No, we don't have much fiction yet. Having uncovered evidence of multiple livestock abductions sometime before the first correlated human disappearance, it would seem that the aliens have been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchy. In short, they've worked their way up the food chain. By analyzing patterns, the species' location, frequency, the subtlety or lack thereof, and the proximity of settlements of recent disappearances, we can paint a clear picture of their methodology.
Chancellor, we must understand the alien motives and attempt a proper first contact before it is too late.
I'm pretty sure it's already too late there. The alien abductions follow a clear pattern. At first, animals were taken: dogs, pigs, goats. After 9 days, these abruptly ceased, and from then on, all disappearances were human. This gradually transitioned into a third wave, directed at important or influential targets, particularly in the media, political, and technical spheres. The most likely explanation for this is that the animal abductions were for broad-based biological study, Earth in general. The second were more narrow, human-specific, and the third an attempt at, or the beginnings of a larger scale, to gain influence. There's no plausible, friendly explanation for this. Discord is spreading. The most vociferously pro- and anti-alien elements within our ranks are engaging in angry arguments, even coming to blows. Both have demanded that we change our official policy to one more amenable to them. I have stated that we are still attempting to hold to a middle ground position. I am sure this will satisfy neither. I fear our organization will start losing members. Significant numbers of our members have broken away from our organization to join groups more oriented to serving or resisting the aliens. Despite my attempts to stabilize the situation, our ranks continue to thin. In the meantime, we have more bad news. Some of the abductees have returned. This would seem like a positive development. Early reports indicate their behaviors have changed drastically. This, combined with the aliens' previous behaviors, suggests many possibilities. Few are good. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Prepping for next mission.
New project. Let's do interplanetary warships.
Recon complete.
Memageddon is upon us. No! New project available. Nova Liquid Rocket. Also reduces the boost for sending materials beyond low Earth orbit. Not low Earth orbit. Erbit the Frog here. That one is nice because it changes the amount of boost that you need to get stuff into space. Low Earth orbit. The Protectorate has taken my point in Belgium, Luxembourg, and I'm going to have to take that back. Slap their hand and take the toys away. Italy and France have ended their alliance. All right.
I will tell our story.
Your orders?
Go ahead and work on cracking down this point.
Cracking down.
Ready for my mission.
Investigate what happened over there. You take this point back, 86%.
Removing our enemies. Where do you need me?
And you crack down Belgium, Luxembourg for me. Get that point back.
Center of power. We've moved the needle.
And goddamn Protectorate have defended that point, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
Targets got away.
Yeah, she rolled a 13, but unfortunately, because they defended the point, it was only a 2% chance of success. Palestine and Israel have declared peace.
We laud the Romans for assimilating rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo, guest lecture to officer candidates.
No matter the technological advancements we might yet make, our ability to voyage through the stars is limited by what human bodies can endure. Mind resources, however, not at risk of liquefied internal organs during high-speed space transit. Mass drivers employ electromagnetic acceleration to essentially hurl unmanned cargo through space at breathtaking speeds, charging then firing their payloads in a manner of a catapult, albeit one fueled by vast amounts of electricity and capable of firing its shots across millions of kilometers. Mass drivers are not a new concept. The latest breakthroughs enable us to feed them far greater quantities of energy than ever before. The idea of shooting resources at another planet, the math involved in trying to sort that out.
We found something.
Mission is a no-go.
Oh, god damn it. The Resistance swooped in and took the point that I just cracked from them. I just cracked that shit. Sudan has undergone a coup d'etat. That's fine.
Where do you need me? We're taking power.
I'm here.
Your orders?
And before we manage to crack down that point, they'll defend it, so that'll be annoying.
Their center of power.
Standing by.
Ready for my mission. We'll make our appeal.
Standing by for orders. Cracking down.
Standing by for orders.
I just want to consolidate my base of power. Come on, game. They already defended the point. Fuck.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are cooling off.
Targets got away.
How did you fuck that up? Oh, that was the resistance point, not the... I thought that was
They
the...
slipped away from us.
Rolled a 99%. Israel and Palestine have decided to merge into a single nation after the war ended. Okay. It's kind of odd.
Mission abort.
Why? How... I'm gonna kill this guy.
Wrapping up here.
Concerned citizens. The citizens of the United States are willing to directly aid our cause. Even though the United States is not aligned with us, these citizens have agreed to agitate for more to be done in our interests. I'm going to murder him. He's just going to get murdered. Encourage them to enter the political change. Gain an open control point. Incite them to revolt. Ask them to provide with regular donations. Their efforts are appreciated. So we could drive America into immediate revolt by driving up their unrest to 8.7. Or we could just simply gain a control point, which would drive us over the cap. And that's a really tough one. I think we'll just gain the control point. I'm still going to kill that guy. Because I am very upset at the Resistance right now for taking both of the points that I work to crack. That's really annoying. Senior social scientist. What has the U.S. really done for us? Okay. We have one thing we can pick up here, which is the Artemis marketing, which does not give us the public campaign mission. But we're going to pick it up because it's yet another persuasion point. But I am really heckin' annoyed right now.
Your orders. Where to?
I don't really have a good chance to kill him. But I'm still going to take the shot just so they know that I took the shot.
Ready for orders.
Reporting in.
I am very annoyed with the AI right now.
On Overwatch.
Your orders? Making our case. Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me?
At your service.
Ready for orders. Applying pressure on their people.
Eyes up.
And they already locked down the point. So yeah,
I have new information.
Really upset.
Missed my chance.
Not only did you fail, you failed so bad that you got yourself thrown in jail. The Resistance and the Academy have terminated. No kidding, I'm going to kill all of you.
Is moving in our direction.
Targets lost.
Everything was a critical failure there.
Cleaning things up.
Cleaning things up.
Prepping for next mission.
I am so angry. Our mutual peace is over. The mutual peace was over as soon as you took France from me. Fiona Iowade.
Ready to go.
Ready.
At your service.
Ready to go.
I mean, I have this much support in France, and they're like, no, it's ours, sorry.
I will try to sway the public.
What's the op?
Ready to go.
You're giving me these points, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Targeting their center of power.
I'm here.
Your orders. Going after their people.
Ready for orders.
Reporting in.
Standing by. Surveilling target area.
Interplanetary chemical rockets is finished. Let's do interplanetary warships.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Their control is vulnerable.
Okay. One point is vulnerable.
We've neutralized
The second point is vulnerable, and hopefully I can get them. Everywhere is just leaving the Federation too. This is so annoying. Oh, I'm just gonna end the resistance at this point.
Standing by for orders. Where do you need me?
Take that
We're
point.
taking power. Standing by for orders.
Take that point.
Standing by.
And I have to
Must
take
persuade
the Germany back as well.
Acknowledged.
Ready.
Ready for my mission. Restoring order.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, we didn't know that would upset you so much. Murder.
We've moved the needle.
We're in control.
We are in control.
Okay, so we do have a problem where we are very much over our point cap right now. And as crazy as it is, I'm actually going to abandon that point in America for now. Because I need to not be over my point cap. Okay, on the plus side, we now control all of France. 1 point is still cracked down, but we'll figure that out and sort that out.
Removing our enemies. At your service.
Ready.
What's the up?
We're going to take that last point in Germany for the same reason, so that we can consolidate France and Germany at some point.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Ready for orders. Standing by for orders. We'll make our
That's
appeal.
not where it clicked.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Making our case. Initiating surveillance.
Electronic countermeasures.
Surveillance complete.
Fixer for humanity's fist. Alright, I can ignore
We cannot
you.
just send up a bunch of diggers and hope for the best. Even dirt doesn't behave the same way up there. One might as well build a house upon a pile of rice. Director Khalid Alashgar, from his irregular newsletter, preparing for tomorrow.
Hauling resources up Earth's gravity well is the opposite of a long-term plan. In order to spread further into space, we must be able to obtain at least some of what we need from space. Fortunately, nearby asteroids have no shortage of minerals and rare metals. So they picked the mission to the
People will
moon.
come to our side.
And that's fine when that completes. Space tugs. Rocket-powered tugs speed up delivery. Okay, let's do alien flora.
Crackdown complete.
Okay. The point in Germany is open, and we'll be taking that back. The Netherlands has left the Federation, because the Resistance is mad at me for taking my own fucking points back. The trade union in France was just taken by the servants.
Some threats.
It looks like I'm going to have to kill another person. Or at least try. Uzbekistan is already cracked down. Belgium, Libya. I just don't have the control points for everything I need right now. So I'm going to let the alien lovers have that piece of France for now, and then take it back when I have more control space. We can almost pick up Ryan and Company, which is a persuasion and 6 admin. The 6 admin would increase my control cap. So that'll be our next pickup in just a little bit.
Your orders? On Overwatch. I'm here.
Ready.
Your orders? We'll make our appeal.
Ready.
What's the
I'd like you to find me a resistance counselor. Also, the aliens just gave up, alien lovers just gave up all the points in the United Kingdom, which is weird. Oh, they're gaining control of India, and they already have control of Russia. Well, that's bad.
Initiating recon. Securing our control.
Tracking failed.
We've moved the needle.
Order is returning.
If I can consolidate Germany and France together, that will help my control point cap space a lot.
Reporting in.
Where do you need me?
Reporting in.
Your orders?
Reporting in.
All right, go
Ready.
research what's going on in Tripoli and Mexico.
Standing by for orders.
Ready for orders. We'll recon the site.
Reporting in.
Ready for orders. Initiating surveillance. Setting a watch.
We've got some intel on our target.
They work for the servants. All right, keep researching them, because we're going to... I do, as just a matter of course, like assassinating. Okay, the resistance is really upset at me right now. Apparently. Because they're going after points they have no right to go after. And I don't want to attack the resistance, but I'm going
Recon
to.
complete. Here's what we found.
We lost the point in the United States to the resistance. Why are they being so hyper-aggressive right now? I swear to God.
At your service.
Where to? What's the op?
Oh, I forgot to buy the thing I was going to buy, and I lost it. That's annoying. Guess we'll buy the 2 aviation. All the space boost.
Ready for my mission. We'll turn down the heat.
Acknowledged.
Where do you need me? I will try to.
Okay, we're going to run public campaigns in Luxembourg to get that control point cap back. In 85 days, we can start consolidating things with France. Now, when that happens, we'll want to kick people, the servants, out of France.
What's the op? I will tell our story.
Ready for my mission.
Standing by. Surveilling target area. Standing by for orders. Where do you need me?
But until that point, we want to work
Making
on
our case. What's the op?
consolidation.
Investigating target. On Overwatch.
Trillions of dollars just sitting up there, yet still the regulators drag their heels. Maybe it's time I treated the president to another golfing weekend. Chairman Soren van Wyk leaked private correspondence.
We may feel we know our nearest neighbor well, yet our visits to it were far apart and fleeting. The moon is a natural staging ground for missions to other worlds in the Sol system, as well as containing boundless resources of its own. It's high time we attempted a longer-term habitation upon its surface. We've launched a probe to the moon.
On our target. Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Critical success for Belgium-Luxembourg.
Will come to our side.
Less of a critical success.
Order is returning.
Humanity first took the point in Poland. I'm very annoyed at the AI right now. They're being rude.
Ready to go.
Just keep on doing campaigns. We want to increase our
Standing by for orders.
status in these areas.
Standing by for orders. Eyes up.
We've completed the Alien Flora project. There was a limited amount to be gleaned from the study of our vegetative life forms we've dubbed xenoflora, but not for a lack of trying. The issue is that we've been thus far unable to crack its genetic makeup, for elements thereof are so, for lack of a better word, alien. Neither have we been able to divine any clues as to its origin, other than to say it's most certainly not Earth. We have previously observed a correlation between xenoflora and alien crash sites. It seems causation is probable. Even its behavior supports this conclusion. It spreads faster than terrestrial flora or even fungus, with eerie, almost machine-like regularity, to suggest that it's some way genetically altered or even designed would not be unreasonable. If left unchecked, it could likely colonize a region in record time, preventing the growth of all other flora. Okay, I will be right back. This type of game confuses you? I mean, that's fair. We're basically playing a political simulator until we get spaceships. Then we play spaceship political simulator. Orcus has its own moon? Wow. You know, they never teach you about all of these space bodies out in the or in high school. Yeah, it's like saying Europa Universalis is easy to get into. Yes, essentially reflects.
Laying the groundwork.
The first thing that you're doing is you can either, if you're the servants, you can prep the Earth for the aliens. If you're the Humanity's Fist, you prep the Earth to resist and kill all the aliens. And the rest of the factions fall somewhere in between. And Russia being controlled by both extremist factions is kind of funny to me. Right now, we're playing the nerds, or the Academy, who desperately want to believe that the aliens can be reasoned with and everybody can just be friends. It's also the hardest route. Because the aliens want to enslave us and make sure that they never again get genocided. Because at one point they were apparently genocided. And so they've decided that the best way to never be genocided is to genocide everything else. Outpost mining complex. Yeah, that's kind of an important one. Let's get that one underway.
Initiating recon.
Alright, you perfect another admin. Politician will pick up another surprise admin. And our attorney is actually going to become a criminal. That will allow them to pick up criminal organizations when we see them. We haven't seen any yet.
Note.
And unlike most games, you take all of your actions through the work of your counselors. You don't directly control nations, but you control how the nations should act. Okay. I'm gonna see about saving up enough influence to get the IMF, but we'll see. I think it's because they can still get resources out of the population. If you drop space rock on people, you get less resources.
Must persuade the people.
Just one of those things.
Going after their people.
At your service.
Ready for my mission.
Where to? I'm here.
Standing by.
Ready.
heard drop space rock and came running.
On Overwatch.
Ready to go.
Eyes up.
This diplomat, Hanyin
The less
Jing,
we burn, the longer we
not
will
very
survive.
good for us.
And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
I don't agree with him on a lot, but I do agree with him that the less we burn, the longer we'll survive. Electrostatic propulsion, in which the electrical field is applied to ions within a propellant in the desired direction of acceleration, is nothing new. We already have probes which ionize xenon gas in order to create a limited thrust. This is only possible in the vacuum of space, for such propulsion methods could never overcome air resistance or gravitational pull. Even though the propellant is ejected some 20 times faster than the classic chemical thruster, the sheer electrical power required to sustain it makes it infeasible for larger crafts, let alone takeoff and landing. The new technologies enable greater levels of onboard electrical power. Electrical propulsion can become more of a reality. Probe arrives on the moon. The moon has limited nuclear capacity and some water. We're going to take the Mare Imbrium crater for ourselves. And probably the Peary crater. The Peary crater actually has a fair amount of water, and the Mare Imbrium crater has the nuclear power, which will be a little bit rare for a while. So let's go ahead and take both of those. And we're going to start by... Which crater is this? We want this one. We're going to start by putting down a solar collector here. And... Yeah, Mike. Ordered? Cool. I'll make sure to get you the money shortly. Our washing machine died yesterday, and like dead. So we have to get a new one. We could claim the third Martian base, but I'm not going to at this time. Or Martian base, moon base. I'm just going to take 2 of them.
Things are cooling off.
Cleaning things up. We lost their trail.
Dividend payout. Another big chunk of change from our guy. Not bad. The servants kind of concern me with their ability to hold as many places as they have right now. Currently, the servants have control of India, Russia, and 1 point in France. But they had to give up both Italy and the UK.
At your service. Making our case.
In just over a month, we will be able to start consolidating places in Europe. So we'll be able to consolidate Germany and France and Belgium, Luxembourg, and Poland. Though I'm going to hold off on Poland until we get the space program founded.
Ready to go. Surveilling target area.
Ready for orders.
Wish this guy had more
We'll
missions.
turn down the heat.
Initiating surveillance.
Oh, that grants stabilized nation. And that could be good to have, so we'll give that to her.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Violence is abating.
Okay, management research project has been finished. It doesn't grant us anything new, but it does give us more cap for controlling nations. It's a repeatable project that costs more each time you repeat it.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Bros. Resistance is going hard on my stuff, and I'm really mad at that. Aliens are doing crap in Germany, which is also not cool. Guys, you can't have Poland. I'm driving Poland into space.
I'm here.
Where to?
Okay. Go
On the
explore
way to the
that.
target site.
Standing by for orders.
You take that point in
Terminating the
France.
opposition.
Your orders? Initiating surveillance.
Acknowledged.
Lock down that last
Securing
point for me
our
in
control.
Poland, please.
Standing by. We'll see what they're up to.
On Overwatch.
Securing our interests.
Person of interest surveilled.
Yeah, low fissile moon. That happens sometimes.
It takes so very little
Mission to Mars
for one
is done.
tribe of humanity to look upon a second tribe as the other. Think of what will happen once hundreds of millions of kilometers lie between us. Chancellor Li Qingzhao, Distributed Humanity.
Though it is scarcely an appealing home, there is no better prospect within our solar system for eventual colonization than our crimson neighbor. It lacks a breathable atmosphere, and the radiation risk from galactic rays and solar energetic particles is extreme. The soil is flooded with toxins, and the low gravity will weaken bones and muscle. Then there is the cold, the minimal supply of water, and the travel each way taking months. Sounds great. And Humanity Fist decided that the best thing to do next was war in space. We're going to launch a probe at Mars, which weirdly took a lot of thrust. And this one. We're also going to launch a probe at Deimos and Phobos.
I will report when my mission is complete.
The first lunar base has been founded. With Earth shining behind them like a sapphire against the black sky, the astronauts begin the process of assembling the first shelters for lunar bases. Prompted by mission control to say something, the space-suited commander turns to the camera, her face obscured by a golden visor. This time, we're here to stay. Reward, research, and influence. We've completed the outpost mining complex. Mines add space resources. Yay. Let's do... Hab living quarters. not that one. This one. Outpost mining complex requires 41 heckin' boost. We are not there yet. Getting a mining complex into space can be so difficult.
Here's what we found.
Our inquiries have uncovered more disturbing information, Chancellor.
Our security forces have been particularly hard hit by the drop in support. Soldiers are inclined to fight, not wait and see. Many have abandoned us for groups aiming to resist the aliens, if not destroy them. Still, a few stayed loyal, for which I am grateful. It was one of those teams that is able to solve this particular puzzle. A middle-ranking civil servant with no prior history of violence or political extremism was discovered gathering information on residents and personal security of his superiors. From context, the information was clearly for the purpose of kidnapping, if not outright assassination. 2 similar cases in the same country were also detected. A civil servant was previously an abduction victim, and to all appearances, he is now assisting his former captors. Why? More importantly, if we were able to catch these 3, how many more are taking place without our knowledge? Our theories and debates seem woefully outdated. The aliens are in all likelihood in the middle of advancing their influence and control over Earth. From studying the alien actions, it may be possible to infer long-term goals. Perhaps then we could find a positive way forward. So optimistic. So wrong, but so optimistic. Let's do alien operations. Allows detection of aliens. "10 days, and we can consolidate Germany and France. So we are going to prep to do that.
Where do you need me?
There's some thing to be said about leaving them separate to better build control points. But if I can consolidate Germany and France, I will free up a lot of control cap to do nonsense of the rest of the world. Because right now, Germany is eating up 80 points of control space. And by merging the 2 of them, we will probably free up about 60 of it.
At your service.
And after that, we can merge Luxembourg with France as well.
I will tell our
After those 2, we've got a lot of work ahead of us, but it's a start.
Restoring order. Reporting in.
I haven't even looked at Japan. Japan should just be sitting here. Yeah, they're just sitting here doing Japanese things. Mostly science. Though their science seems to have gone down recently. I'm sure it's fine. Now, the one thing I want to do with Germany before we merge them would be to actually build another army. They're close to popping an army out, so we want to see if we can't have that happen.
Applying pressure on their
What?
people.
Why are you going to Argentina?
Turning up the heat.
No, catch the next flight back from Argentina.
You contain multitudes.
Scientists
Every
around the
breath
world.
you take may contain atoms of Tutankhamun, or Christ, or Asimov. For any human to think of themselves as intrinsically apart from others is absurd. We are, all of us, made from each other. Superior Judith Howe, Infinite You, Self-Improvement Course.
It is one thing to legislate the world's response to the alien dawn. It's another for us, as both individuals and communities, to adapt to what is. In effect, a species-wise existential crisis. Our behaviors will change. Now that we know that the sky is a gateway to unimaginable, or a gateway to the unimaginable, countless organizations will spring up to cater to new technologies, new desires, and new fears. Borders will crumble. New ones will arise. There will be mobs, there will be cults, there will be despots, and most of all, countless souls in need of support and guidance. All right, we are going to do biotechnology, because that leads to cybernetics, which allows us to upgrade our counselors. I want to eventually knock out domestic politics. That leads to great nations, but first we're going to do this.
The people will come to our side.
Goddard Space Flight Center. That one's pretty good. Provides a lot of
Public
science.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Things are cooling off. They slipped away from us.
That's fine. Keep trying. Dionysus Missile and Space. We could pick up the Secret Service, which gives Investigate, Counselor, Protect Target, and Defend Interest. Or we could pick up the Special Forces Group. The Special Forces Group allows for us to assault alien assets, which is mostly going out and gardening the alien stuff away. Which we're going to pick up, because we don't have anyone that can do that right now. Let's go ahead and give that to them. This guy is going to pick up Akmitos Private Investigations, gives him 2 more Investigate. Our professor will take the Carina Laboratories, which is an additional science and research. And then we'll give it the extra boost to her.
Reporting in.
Okay, so it looks like within maybe 2 months we should be able to merge Germany and France. In that time, we're going to continue working on getting Luxembourg back, because we could,
Gear up.
Acknowledged.
with Luxembourg back, merge France and Luxembourg. So that's going to be what we're doing right now. Space dock is finished. Let's go ahead and do the Hab living quarters.
We've moved the needle.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Okay, crackdown successful, which means it's very crackdown. We got a critical success. Israel has agreed to end the war with Iran. Okay. There's an alien hanging out in my area here, so we know where the first alien we're going to try and track down and kill is.
We're in control here.
Okay. And now that we control all of Belgium, Luxembourg, we should be able to unify with France. Policies. Unification. Belgium, Luxembourg. Okay. So for that, you're going to set national policy.
Time to make our move.
Ready for my mission.
Yeah.
Setting a watch. Ready.
What's the op?
I want you to work on inspiration.
Ready for orders.
And you go ahead and tell me what their loyalty is. The Hab is done. Next we will do, let's do armor for the spaceships we don't have.
I think we had a breakthrough. Eyes up.
Nothing unusual found.
Try again? What are you doing there? Oh, investigating it. Yeah, that's fair.
Policy direction complete.
We want to federate with Belgium, Luxembourg. And that freed up some of our control point cap, which we're going to take and capture points in Poland again. Unhelpfully, domestic law enforcement tends to close investigations once the abductees return, unless it's fallen to our local operatives to follow up on rumors of erratic and aberrant behavior among the reappeared.
Chancellor, given their technological superiority, there must be some reason they have not resorted to genocide. That reason may be our opening.
From the beginning, the clandestine and aggressive nature of the aliens was a puzzle. If they were hostile, why take the trouble to make landfall? Even the most aggressively anti-alien voices within our debates have admitted that should the aliens wish to eliminate us, they could do so with little difficulty. We are at the bottom of a gravity well. They are at the top, and the power disparity is enormous. Yet the aliens have made no moves towards open violence. The two most likely explanations: they've stayed their hand due to ethical concerns or seek to exploit us. Unfortunately, the second option appears more likely. Countries are rapidly falling under alien sway, governments and leaders being subverted or directly controlled. Perhaps we should be grateful that they intend conquest rather than genocide, but as things stand, it is small comfort. What do the aliens hope to achieve by taking control of our planet? What benefit could a subjugated species bring? As yet, we have many questions and few answers. All we can do is study their actions. Both arms of our plans require us to contact aliens. To do so, we need some way to track them. Research alien movement when it becomes available. I thought we just researched that. Now that the alien objectives have become clear, a point of divergence has been reached. All must choose a side. On one hand, we have a peace faction. They argue the aliens possess such clear and overwhelming superiority that the only realistic chance for some kind of negotiated treaty or surrender. The earlier we can reach an agreement, the less harsh the terms are likely to be. An unglamorous end, but perhaps the only achievable one. Opposed is the war faction. They argue the aliens are clearly and openly hostile, and that we have no choice but to resist. Reports have surfaced of other alien species used as expendable cannon fodder. Should we surrender, humanity's fate is likely to be no better. Resistance offers some slim chance of freedom. There are a few remaining holdouts, like me, who hope for some cooperative resolution. Complete a cooperative resolution project. Our research and development teams have reported that we are able to undertake a cooperative resolution project. So here's the problem with that one. Other faction goals cost 2,000. Humanity Fist costs, I think, like 500, because they're like, yeah, our goal is to kill the aliens. Duh. The cooperative resolution costs 2,500 research. I'm sorry, not 25,000 research, which is staggering. We're going to start it, and as of right now, it still takes 6 years to complete. I'm going to start it and basically set it on the back burner. So right now, it will take 10 years to complete. That will get better as we get better at research stuff, but right now, not that great.
I will report when my mission is complete.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
We've found something.
Every time we kill an alien or investigate something, we gain like a 1% better investigation, which will speed this up a little bit, but it's still going to take a lot. Ryan & Co. is available again. We do want this one. I'm a little bit short in money, but we'll get there. Excuse me? No, that's my research. You can't have it.
Acknowledged. Your orders?
All right, let's take Poland back. And when Poland finishes its cannon to space, which is going to be a bit, we will integrate Poland. But for now, we'll just pull Poland back into our orbit. Wow. I'm very much over cap, so maybe we won't pull Poland back into our orbit yet. We're going to go ahead and buy some admin points to help our cap out just a little bit.
Ready for orders.
Soon we can integrate Germany, which will help. And once we integrate Germany, we can do other things like going through and reconnecting Spain and Italy to the EU. But those are going to take some time.
Restoring order.
Ready for my mission.
I'm here.
However, I'm
You
going to
must
start
persuade
the
people.
ad campaigns.
Where do you need me?
Where to?
Standing by. We'll turn down the heat.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, Haiyan Jing is at 21 loyalty, which is good. Ryan and Co. is now under our control.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Violence is abating.
I'm going to start having our professor assisting Germany in research. She'll give them an 18% boost in research.
Target still in one piece.
Bro, you suck at that. The nerds are trying to find a scientific
Diplomacy
way
has
to
its
make
place,
friends, and
but if you don't
charisma
go
is
into
their
every
dump stab.
situation prepared for the absolute
It's
worst
true.
case scenario, you might as well turn up wearing nothing but a smile. Commander Fiona Ayawade leaked training video.
The wild expanse of space invites humanity to stake a claim. Who can say what resistance we might face in the years and decades ahead, whether from threats as of yet unknown or from each other? Okay, Germany, have you finished up the mission control? You have. So now you're going to dump everything into getting that tank out. It's not always best. How do you do this? There we go. To integrate nations into each other. But we're going to integrate Germany into the EU as soon as we get that tank.
Standing by for orders.
And you don't always want more tanks, because a tank does reduce the amount of money that a nation is able to put out into other priorities. But I do want a couple of them.
Offering assistance.
Acknowledged. We'll see what they're up to.
Reporting in.
Ready. On Overwatch.
Ready for my mission. We'll turn down the heat.
Your orders?
I'm here. We'll restore peace to this nation.
Alien movements is our next thing that we're really going to be focusing on here.
Offering counsel.
This is now your permanent assignment. Have fun.
Surveillance.
Person of interest surveilled.
Someone that works for the servants, keep an eye on them. They may have to have a terrible
Things are
fall down a
stabilized.
set of stairs. Army has been deployed in Germany. Excellent. And actually, we can now merge Germany and France.
Mission abort.
Oh, the IMF showed back up. The IMF is a great organization to grab if you can, but it requires a ton of influence.
What's
All
the job?
right. You are going to set national policy and
What's the op?
unify Germany.
Where do you need me?
Where to? We'll restore peace to this nation.
At your service. I will help them.
I have new information.
Then they can clean or cook or restock supplies. If they're eating my food, sleeping in my beds, and using my latrines, they'll damn well have to work for it. Chairman Soren van Wyk, during labor negotiations regarding diamond miners' families.
He is so evil. Biotechnology involves the modification and implementation of living organisms in the name of improving the human experience. Though the terminology is relatively new, the field itself has existed for as long as humans have relied on agriculture and the animal domestication. Okay, we're gonna queue up arrival domestic politics.
We were unable to increase security.
Well, good job.
Mission complete.
Unification. There we go. And our control point cap has changed by a significant amount. Okay, and that is where we are going to call it for tonight. Folks, I want to say, as always, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you all, and I want you to have a good evening. Have a good night, Ripflex. Have a good night, Dictator, Nath, Herologic, Blackbird, and anyone else who's out there tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. I do truly appreciate you.